Hello everybody, my name is Craig Bennett, and today I'm getting into a review video on GliderGlove Urban Style. Now, as far as this goes, there is several different types when it comes to this company. They got a winter style, an urban style, and some type of ingress style. Particularly the one I'm dealing with and the one I can speak for is the urban style. Now, one thing I wanted to note before we jump into this, because I know some people are allergic to copper, this is copper infused. Now, as far as that goes, let's just jump on in and show you what the product looks like. I want to mention that the actual product, one thing I do like about the product and something that I wish that there was more of, especially with something like this that's a little bit pricey, is that it comes in a Ziploc bag. Cool thing with this particular product, it actually does come in something that you can store it. So if you live in like most of the places below Michigan, you're not going to use your gloves out through a pretty good portion of the year, so therefore you can actually store it in a clean, safe environment. Now, as far as things goes, so let's talk about the glove itself. Now, as far as the glove itself, the touch interface portion of it, it kind of acts like anything else out there on the market. It works just as well as everything else, but with that one in mind, the part that actually separates this from pretty much any other glove that has a touch interface into it is really more of the anti-slip portion of it. The anti-slip, I don't think I can really show it that well on camera, but and I'll try to take a picture of it, and that way I can show it a little bit better. But the anti-slip, it feels like some type of rubber. I don't know what it's made of, but it feels like some type of rubber. Now, with the anti-slip, it works very well as far as glass, wood, even sheetrock. It works very well. Obviously, on your skin and stuff like that, it doesn't work as well, but it works very well on anything that would be made out of foam. So you might notice I said wood, and note my review on the toast skin, the wood case skin. So basically, with the anti-slip, obviously if you hold a phone upside down and stuff like that, it will eventually fall out, and if you play stupid with it, it'll eventually, but basically it'll keep it from acting as a bar of soap, and so to speak. It will keep it in your hand, and that way you don't have to worry about it slipping out. And like as you see here, normally it would either move a little bit or completely come out of my hand, where as you can see here, Pixel 2 ain't moving really at all. So with that one in mind, it does work very well, and using on other surfaces, it does work very well, especially like glass and other surfaces like that. But as far as that goes, between it and other gloves, that's as far as I can see the what separates it from other things. I want to mention though, with the how it fits and if it keeps my hand warm and stuff, note that this is the urban design, not the winter design. The winter design is meant to keep your hands a little bit more warm. Places I go, North Carolina and stuff like that, it doesn't get as cold as places like Michigan, so I'm not really worried about the warmth and stuff. So I imagine the other ones will, be a little bit warmer. But this, it's just basically like a normal glove that you'll put on around here. But with that one in mind, how it fits, if you look at the reviews on Amazon, a lot of people complain about the glove being tight, and I will admit that that is something that it should be noted. Now, it's not so tight that it's cutting off your circulation, but I have a extra large on, and I wear extra large stuff. But the thing to note is this feels like a large, so that is something to note into itself. But there is another problem that comes up, and I think this is a very important one to note. So as far as things goes, trying to make sure I got it all the way on. So as far as that goes, note that there's extra room on pretty much my thumb, my pinky, some on my ring finger. I wouldn't really count that, but really more so my pinky and my thumb. And same thing with the other glove. So on the other hand, it's the same exact problem. The ones that fit very well is the index and the middle finger. The ring finger, it's enough. There's not enough extra material there to say there's going to be a problem. But on the pinky, there's definitely, I mean, you can pull it back, and same thing with the thumb, you can pull it back. And then there is another problem in how it's made. Now I want to mention that if GliderGlove, if they decide to make a version 2, send me a version 2, and I will have no problem doing a re-review. But because this next problem, I don't know if I would advise people to actually go out of their way and buy it. The reason why, now keep in mind I got web fingers, and I did have someone else try this on to see if they faced a similar problem, but in the crease of the finger, it kind of hurts. And that's something that would keep me from actually using it. So that's something to note is that. And what the problem really is if you take a look at other gloves, how they solve this is they have special stitching for the crease of the finger, where you have a separate sew for the fingers. With these, it's just directly, it goes directly down and it goes directly up, and it kind of hurts. Now, what I'll imagine would end up happening is over time you'll probably get used to it, or it might stretch out and it might fit a lot better. But as it is right now, it kind of hurts, especially where it really hurts. Like if I hold my hand like this, it doesn't really hurt at all. But when I close my fingers, that's where it hurts. Basically, since it kind of feels like a wedgie between my fingers. So that's the best way I can explain it. Basically, this is something that I would recommend if they fix that. But as it is, I'm not really sure if I would advise it because of that one thing. Now, with that one in mind, if you want, because it's Amazon, buy it, try it on. If it hurts, then send it back because of refund policies. But as far as myself, if you see it in the store, I'm not really sure if it's worth, just going out your way and getting it. But with that one in mind, if you do want it, I will leave a link down below so you can check it out. Again, this product is $18, and I did get it at a major discount to review, and I hope you have a great day.